I'm listening to this rather inexpensive headphone by Creative. And I guess it's, I don't know, who's it used by? Gamers? I don't know who uses it. Creative?
Whoever
Creative
wants
sounds
a
like
$50 headphone.
Yeah. And I don't know, someone just threw on a table and said, hey, let's give this a try and see what you think. And I guess, I don't know, there's some tech in this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't know anything about
It's
it.
got some sort of bio-cellulose driver. And so we got this Codis Tone 2 Pro, which is a really cool little device that it's coming right out the Mac laptop. D to A, headphone amplifier, all in one. Anyway, you want to give this a try? It's
Yeah,
pretty
sure.
cool. Yeah.
I'll play some copyrighted music.
Yeah, why not? Well, it's a closed back, so I don't think anyone's going to really notice.
Yeah.
Well,
I couldn't hear what you were listening to.
Yeah. It's not bad, really. Was it like a $50 headphone I hear or something like that?
It's not terrible,
No?
but it doesn't do anything exceptionally well. If you had $50 to spend, yeah, pretty big price discrepancy between what we make and something like this. So not a whole lot of direct competition, I
Well-
suppose you would say.
At its price point, I've heard a hell of a lot worse.
You could get some pretty awful headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they're not like terribly boring or anything like that. Like
Oh, the
most
ones
of them.
from like JetBlue flight.
Those
Yeah.
are probably some of the
No,
worst.
the worst headphones I've ever heard were the ones from Lufthansa.
Yeah.
They're all kind of like the same. Those are like cheap
Yeah.
dollar ones that sit on your ear with that little bent, like stainless headband thing. You get them at like a dollar store
Yeah,
or at an
right.
airplane. Those are bad.
It sounds like other biocelluloses I've heard before.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like a subwoofer kind of bass to it. It's not like it's like the way the control is though. It's like it's not like
Bad control or out of
yeah.
phase.
No, it's like not boomy, but
Yeah.
kind of bloated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It gives it a fullness, though.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's
It's not bad.
Yeah, right. I think
Oh,
it
yeah.
helps in the mid-range in particular. Like, if you didn't have that fullness, you wouldn't have
Yeah, it sounds too thin.
body to the
Yeah,
vocals. I was listening to some male vocals, and it was good. It's nice.
But yeah, it does separate things pretty well.
Yeah.
But
Surprisingly.
yeah, it doesn't have like a big sound stage or anything, but
I think what it's got going for it is it's these creatives. The driver's good.
Yep.
The speaker driver's good. So you can put it in this cheap plastic freaking thing, and it does okay.
Yeah, it does a pretty reasonable job.
Well, I was told that people mod this particular model. They like to get it modified, make their own. Basically, some people go and just use the drivers basically, and are just creating a whole new headphone around it. Ear pads, headbands, wood cups. So they're using the drivers themselves, which obviously is a testament to the driver.
Yep.
If a lot of people are actually using them to.
yeah, it's
start
like
from
a
scratch.
house. It's got good bones. We can
Yeah.
work with that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the paint and the flooring and
Yeah,
stuff. That's easy. But yeah,
If you got a bad driver, it's pretty hard to make it better.
yeah.
You
Just by
can.
like putting
Yeah.
stuff on it. But if you have a decent driver and a crap enclosure, well, you got a lot of room for improvement.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. That's cool. It's cool to hear.
So just talking about the build, because on a headphone like this, well, you notice some contrast. It's flimsy, cheap, right? It's functional.
It rattles.
And obviously at that price point, what can you do? You're not going to, this isn't going to be a machine piece, right? It's
It's got to snap together.
enough to make it work, and it's probably durable if you're gentle with it, but
It's got some screws in it.
it does, yeah. That's surprising.
It's not all snapped together.
I would have designed this so it snaps together at this price point. I don't know
Yeah.
why they don't. You can see there's little notches back here, so this must have a little detent that rides on this groove in this back plate here. And
think
this
that was-
probably is a part that wears, but
That was probably the only way to properly secure it to those yokes was with screws. They needed something
no,
with
you could make that a snap
because
fit.
if you make it snap, it
The
would
walls
snap.
would have to be
it
a
would
little
snap
thicker.
apart too.
I wonder if it's actually cheaper to put screws in there than it is to make it a
that
snap
could be
fit. I
true,
would think
too.
you could design a snap fit much cheaper than that.
Yeah.
And this doesn't need to be screwed in at all, but I guess that's the cheapest or easiest way they found to do it. So many pieces, though, all these injection molded parts. This is a part this is a separate part, this is a part, this is a part, this
What
part.
if they sell parts? Maybe the screws are for replaceability at end user.
At this price point,
It'd be easier for somebody to take a screw out than it would to try to figure out how to unsnap something.
Maybe.
You know,
I wouldn't think so at this price point, but maybe.
I don't know. I wouldn't think you'd
Seems
sell
pretty
parts
unlikely.
either, but it's possible.
But
Well-
the complexity is shocking because
Or maybe because they know that people are going to modify them. I don't know if they actually
Make
designed
it easy for modability.
Yeah, you know, because then it gives you somewhere to attach to that you don't have to have a molded plastic part, you know. You don't have to necessarily modify the hell out of it just to modify it if it's already got holes for screws. Maybe.
cable's actually pretty nice.
In fact, that could be why people like to mod these. Is not only because of the sound, but because of the ease of doing it. So I
Could
guess I
be.
could see that.
That does help.
Yeah, yeah. You have
Yeah.
threaded areas to attach to, you know.
It's surprising how bad this print quality is though on the L and the R
Here,
inside.
pass it over.
It's awful.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's got to be a bitch to print the cloth.
Well, it doesn't need to be good, but
So anyway, yeah, it's a little driver.
Yeah.
It's like it's probably an inch and a quarter, inch and a half OD tops. Can't really see it. It's got in the background. It's kind of whitish in there, I guess, but it's got like a hard metal mesh covering
yeah.
it, so you can't stick your finger in there and push.
Yeah, that's
on
good.
It.
yeah, well, there's not much protection on the ear pad for that. So
But you could see like just removing that metal mesh alone would you probably go from 60-70% open to 100.
as long as it's not integral,
Yeah.
depends on how it's designed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only 2 screws holding the baffle on
Surprising they have screws at all though, because then you have to have some sort of bosses or protrusions from that backside housing that goes
Yeah.
through there. Maybe it also secures a driver, I guess, too. But I would design that to all snap fit. Probably be mechanically quieter if it was a snap fit too, because you'd have that pressure.
Maybe that's it.
to
The
dampen
screws are actually reducing vibration. when you
I think
listen.
it'd make it worse
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
because you only have clamping load in that small area, and
Yeah.
it's not a rigid structure, so you're going to get
Yeah, it looks like it could use
radiating
like
out from
4
the
screws
screws,
if
you're
you're going to
gonna
use
get no force.
screws.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but obviously it doesn't need it. I would snap.
Of course,
fit
we
it.
haven't taken the screws out. Maybe it snaps and screws.
I wonder if they're worried about the molds wearing out and the snap fits are too difficult to get right, and they don't want to have to remake it, so they just put screws in because it's a crude hack to get it done.
I don't know. Technically, we've never molded one of these before, so I don't know what's
Well,
involved.
snap fits are hard to get perfect, but
The thing is they have some bass to them, but it doesn't like muddy up the mids really, when it's a lot of bass, which you do find in lower end stuff. Usually is the case,
Yeah.
especially for a closed back, plastic closed back.
It's a pretty good driver. I think you could take a driver like that and make a $300-$400 headphone out of it.
Yep.
But it'd have to be one hell of a nice built headphone, at that point, at that price point.
yeah, if you improve the build, yeah, you can definitely step it up.
Yeah.
That's obviously mass produced,
Right.
but for what it is, it's perfectly reasonable.
So there you go. We actually like a cheap headphone. Can you freaking believe it?
I like a lot of cheap things.
Yeah. Pizza.
Just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's bad.
Cheap pizza.
It's just cheap.
Cheap pizza, yeah, it's usually not
Really
good.
not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the frozen cheap variety.
Mm.
Cheap pizza is usually pretty bad, though.
Even some of the expensive frozen pizzas ain't so good either.
This is true.
Yeah. Although they're pretty great sometimes, so
Sometimes they are. I always like to sprinkle more cheese on them than what comes
sprinkle
with.
extra cheese.
Yeah, you got to have shredded cheese in the fridge at all times.
Mhm.
Mozzarella. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Just the last couple minutes when it's in the oven.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't make frozen pizzas too often, but when I do, I want extra cheese.
Yes, of course.
They are convenient.
Yeah. So anyway, we liked it. Good job, creative. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you,
suppose.
everybody, for watching our blabber. Take care of yourself. Remember, we're selling our goodies at abyssstore.com. It's Christmas time. You got to get your pillows, mugs, shirts, whatever the hell we got
Yeah.
in there. Yeah. And keep an eye out for our next video where we talk about who the hell knows what. Take care.